So y'all, I'm upset because I watched the news earlier and they said that the police officer, let me let you watch what happened.
A Meigs County patrol car pulled out of the Tennessee River, all after a deputy and a suspect went missing shortly after an arrest. One body has been found in that patrol car.
The Meigs County Sheriff's Office says the deputy moved to Tennessee recently and was unfamiliar with the roads there. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield. Our crew was there as tow trucks pulled Deputy Robert Leonard's car out of the river. The district attorney for Meigs County says they found a body in the back seat, but they have not identified that person.
Crews did not find the deputy's body inside the car. They're still searching the river and the surrounding land, hoping to locate him. The county's chief deputy was visibly shaken by the situation when he spoke earlier today.
It's a hard time for us here. Forgive me. Something we don't ever deal with here in Meigs County. We're a small rural county. We're not used to it. Deputy Leonard had only been here for a couple months. He became part of our family.
And this map here behind us shows where all this happened. Authorities say Deputy Robert Leonard responded to a disorder call last night near the Highway 60 bridge. You can see that right here in the southern part of Meigs County. Deputy Leonard told dispatchers that he made an arrest and planned to take that person to jail, but the deputy never arrived.
Let's take a closer look right now. This shows the location of the initial response right here, the boat ramp where the patrol car entered the river. And dispatchers say they received a message from Leonard a second time 12 minutes later, but his speech was garbled. They believe he was making some kind of reference to water. News Channel 9's AC Barker has been in Meigs County all day today digging into the story, and she joins us now live from the command center there.
AC, take us through what deputies saw as they took the car out of the water and what we know so far about the people involved in this.
Josh, Kim, search parties have been active on the scene all day looking for Deputy Leonard's body. And so far tonight, that search still continues. But the DA told me about an hour ago that they did think that they found his body on a sonar, but due to muddy waters and too much current, they weren't sure if it was actually him. Now, as for the woman's body that they found in the back of the vehicle earlier today, one family member tells me that she believes that that is her sister.
Something we don't ever deal with here in Meigs County. We're a small rural county. We're not used to it.
Chief Deputy Brian Malone says R.J. Leonard was more than a member of law enforcement.
Deputy Leonard had only been here for a couple months. He became part of our family.
The husband and father of three had just moved from New York and texted his wife after he made an arrest on this bridge Wednesday night.
His wife responded, "That sounds great," or "That sounds good." And, we know that never went through.
The DA says Deputy Leonard had arrested a woman on this bridge. She was in the car with him when it went underwater.
There is a body in the back seat of the car covered by a lot of mud.
There are still a lot of questions about that person's identity. I spoke to a family member who believes it was her sister who was arrested and in the car with Leonard Wednesday night.
We think we know who that person is, but no, like I say, the body's covered in mud.
The family I spoke with say law enforcement did visit them to talk about the crash as they wait on official word about their loved one.
The sheriff's office sent someone there earlier today.
Now, one problem that was pinpointed, spotty cell phone service. I asked the sheriff's department why it took so long for them to pinpoint Deputy Leonard's vehicle. They said that they use the app Life 360 to track the deputy cars, which does rely on good cell phone service. Reporting live in Meigs County, AC Barker, News Channel 9.
AC, thank you. The DA says Leonard's vehicle was turned over in the water with its wheels up. Hamilton County Sheriff Austin Garrett also says the deputy's window was rolled down, which likely caused it to sink faster.
The Meigs County Chief Deputy says the boat ramp where this happened is no stranger to accidents. Just 2 months ago, the THP says a driver drove from Blythe Ferry Lane onto the boat ramp and into the water. THP says that person survived that accident. News Channel 9's Jacqueline Davis joins us. Now, Jacqueline, what have you learned today about that road?
Josh, I'm sitting here on Blythe Ferry Road, where you can see the road is still closed from about 150 yards from where the sheriff's car was pulled out of the water. Now I'm going to take a step out of the way so you guys can see kind of a little bit through the trees. It is a little dark, but there are currently boats still out on the water. This road is the center of a lot of questions that remain unanswered, and I'm learning more about some of the complaints on both sides of the road that have been happening for a while. Meigs County said there have been some incidents. One THP report we have says a woman went into the water in December but survived. They say there are stop signs, warning signs, rumble strips, but they do know this is a dangerous spot, and they do not have cameras in this area as well. RJ has only been here for a couple of months, so he's not as familiar with the area. During the press conference earlier, the DA says this isn't a clear view of which way to go at night for someone who isn't paying attention.
He wasn't paying attention because he was distracted by the person in the back, or about trying to hit the radio or sending a text at the same time. You can imagine he would go down that road. You hit that water pretty quick. If
They making excuses.
You see how it drops off in the dark of night.
Now, I will be continuing to update Facebook and Twitter as we are learning more about this investigation and about this story, and I will be continuing out here later tonight. Reporting in Meigs County, I'm Jacqueline Davis, News Channel 9.
Jacqueline, thank you. Authorities said they also have problems with cell service across the county. They say that can make reporting crimes more difficult. Depend on us to update you about the situation on air and online as we learn more throughout the night tonight.
So I'm watching the news and I'm upset because they making every excuse in the book for this police officer. Now, he was a police officer in New York and he moved down to some rural county with a whole lot of water. They need to check his records to see what he did in New York, why he had to move. Most of them have misconduct and they have to move from precinct to precinct because nobody wants to hold those men accountable. They'll use a badge and act a damn fool. I personally believe he probably raped that woman. And she probably said that she was going to tell on him. And he know the only way to get rid of evidence is water. And he intentionally went that far out where there was no cell service. And I don't know how, hey Patrick, I actually put this video to air later on, so I don't know why it's available right now. But anyways, hi. But as I was saying, I don't trust that police officer. The lady was handcuffed in the back with her arms handcuffed in the back of this car. And he's not in the car. And they haven't found his body. I think this man killed this lady intentionally to hide a crime. I saw it on the news this morning. And I was like, you know how the news, they just go through stuff so fast. He went over it so fast. And I'm like, what? And I'm up tonight trying to find like what happened. Oh, they still haven't found him. I think this police officer is a snake. I think he is a criminal and he needs to be investigated. He just murdered this lady. Just imagine this man using his badge to put you in handcuffs and the next thing you know, you going in the water. That was a dereliction of duty. I don't know why he's trying to hold him to some high standard. All this water around you, why would you go down an embankment with water? If you don't know where you're at, you're not gonna drive straight for the water. I'm pissed. He's a murderer. And then they try to say, oh, we had a problem with this area. We had a problem with this area a few months ago. How come they don't have orange cones around the area if somebody already went in the water before? Patrick, I'm talking about this police officer. Can I share my poems to you? Yeah. So this police officer in a rural county in Tennessee went and picked up somebody he said that was acting rudely. He only had one person in the car. So who were they acting ruly with? They were way out, and it's just surrounded by water. The person that it's a female in the back seat with handcuffs in the water. Obviously, she drowned, and they trying to say, "Oh, the police officer, he just got here." They making the police. They make me so sick. They made every excuse in the book for this man, for this police officer. I need them to check his records to see why he moved from New York to a country area. He wants somewhere so he can commit crimes and get away with it. But he's not going to get away with that because nobody's going to let that go. He think he's safe because they're making excuses for him. He's somewhere hiding out. He came to a country town so he can rape women and use his badge like the rest of the men do. Carla, you know the system is rigged. I know it is. And I'm pissed off too because just imagine somebody have you handcuffed and put you in the water like they take your life. He's a murderer. They trying to act like, oh, he's a cop and, oh, we just lost a good one. He's a murderer. He killed that woman. And he trying to hide evidence. That's what I truly believe. But yeah. So yeah, what is today's date? Because I try to make it for the 17th to can post at 12 p.m. This is 12 a.m. I'm confused. But anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna let that go. That's ridiculous. They making every excuse for him. The body of deputy has not been found. A woman found in the Tennessee River after a patrol car pulled from the water. And this particular deputy came from New York City. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. But yeah, this is what they doing over here, trying to commit crimes and get away with it. But that's a whole crime, and I'm not gonna pretend that he's a good cop. They crying over him. What about the woman that he let drown? Nobody in their right mind is going to drive into water. And if you're not familiar with the area, how can I share my poems to you? Patrick, I sent you my email is Carla R Fowler at gmail.com. That's CarlaRFowler at gmail.com. You can send it to my Gmail and I'll read it. Do you want me to read it on YouTube? Why you don't read it on YouTube? I don't understand. Why you don't put it on your channel? Your poems. Yes, ma'am. What? So you calling me ma'am, that means you younger than me? You want to share one now? Or what? Because you've been I don't want all that attention. And yes, I am 21, LOL. Okay. Are you in a wheelchair? Because you see, I'm like 50 something. I don't mind getting on YouTube. What's wrong with you and YouTube? What's wrong with you? You're not in a wheelchair? Are you handicapped? You don't want the attention. Are you a catfish? Because I don't see no videos of you. Do I know you? Have I ever met you before in my life? Are you really 21? How will I know who you is? Patrick. I don't trust people. You see, I'm arguing about this cop. I don't trust this cop. It says, no, we never met. Okay. Because you know how some people be trying to pretend they somebody else. That's what I thought it was. I said, somebody probably know me and trying to pretend. Or, I don't know. I understand the internet is dangerous. Yeah, it is dangerous. And a lot of people lie. Like those police officers. Hold on. Lying. There ain't no way. Hold on. There ain't no way they can convince me that he just got lost and he been on the job for a month and accidentally just drowned a whole person with no consequence. Like, her family should get some type of money, but still, bless her heart. You know, I just feel bad. I'm upset. And the whole police department automatically just starts lying for him. I just sent you an email. God bless you. Do you mean to, when do you want me to read it? Like, now or some other time? Oh, I got it. Has invited you to edit the following document. Best friend poem. Patrick Turk is the owner. Last edited open. That's a. Do you want me to read it now? Or read it? Should I start a new video and read it? Say. Should I read it now or start a new video and read it? Say. New video. Okay. Okay, I'll do it later. I'll read it later. Okay. Well, all right, let me get off this thing. I just wanted to make a document of this video so some people in other states could know what's going on. I will send you multiple poems. Okay, and I'll read it. Thank you, Patrick. But how do you feel about this police officer that he's missing, but his car was found in the river and this lady's body was handcuffed in the back seat? He's obviously a murderer, right? Or do you think he just accidentally drove into the water and forgot to unlock her door? Or is he a murderer? Silence. Okay. All right, so let me go since you don't want to. But anyway, nothing new. We live in a fallen world. No, it's corruption everywhere. But we are getting better with technology, and they're gonna find this little scum. He probably think he gonna hitchhike or something to Mexico, but either they gonna find him dead somewhere, or if they don't find him, we know that he's still out there, and they need to show a picture of this crook so we can put him in jail. Because sometimes they put these police officers in jail. They think they're getting away with it because they wear a badge, and they don't. They got so many dirty police officers in jail right now. Some of them are losing their jobs, shooting in the crowds, just doing foolish stuff. And to make it so bad, they try to hide it. Like they got this whole campaign. Oh, he probably got lost he only been here a month. A month, and he driving crazy and all this water around. I don't trust that. No. God bless you. Make sure to make a new video for my poems. God is your only savior. Okay. You really concerned? Let me look at your poems or whatever. I don't work for you. You know that, right? So I probably read your poem. What is today? Friday. Let me read tonight or tomorrow. Let me read your poem tonight or tomorrow. Let me make a new video now or tomorrow. Tonight. Okay. All right. So let me close this one out and I'll get back to you. Hold on. Bye.